You know what you call this? You know what you call this here? You call it a broom. You might use it for a couple things. If you want to get leaves out a certain way, or if you want to get some dust out away from where you want it to be, use a broom. If you want to do some spring cleaning, you can use a broom. If you want to clean up any messes, you can use a broom. But today, we have, and in particular case, that we use the brooms for sweeping Pelicans off the ground. Because brothers and sisters, we got a murder scene here. 104 to 81. They can't get past 100. Again and again and again. The Thunder clamp you up and you have nowhere to go. People are talking about this is the worst 1 seed they've ever seen. People are talking about they can't win. They can't win any other games past this round, maybe. Well, guess what? Is your opinion about this team changed? Charles Barkley already brought out a broom by halftime of Game 3. When's the last time you've seen him do that? The only time I've ever seen him do that is maybe when it was like Prime Warriors type of days, and when you knew they were gonna win. We're playing like it. We're playing like it. I mean, like, can't ask for much better than we've done. Offensively, we've played phenomenal. In the second half, I would say we've had some rough spans, but overall we played phenomenal. I would say defensively, not phenomenal offensively, phenomenal defensively. Offensively has been pretty good. Defensively, we have swept everything away from the Pelicans. Unbelievable job. We have Luke Dort has locked up Brandon Ingram. We have thrown him in a cell. He'll be out in 20 years. My goodness, he cannot do a thing with this guy on him. He made one tough shot in the third quarter, and that's the best thing he's done. He can't hit a shot on him consistently. He's played great. Luke Dort has pretty much outscored Brandon Ingram. He's outplayed Brandon Ingram on every single game they have played. He can't score. Every time he contests a shot, hand in his face, right here. You can't see. Let me get this broom out the way. We'll use that for game 4. But Lou Dort has not let Brandon Ingram get up a good shot all day. If he's made the shot, okay. But he has not got a good look at all. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's not like he's the only guy doing it. J-Dub was hurt for a little bit at the start off the game, but then he came back. But he's played really good defensively. Chet Holmgren's blocking everything. He stuffs everything at the rim. If you're talking about a guy, like, okay, this type of series won't translate to others because this team's not as good as other teams. I get that. But when you have a guy like Chet Holmgren who is blocking dunk contest contestants who were pretty good, you have a guy that will be able to block anyone then. It was like right now, if we play the Mavericks, who they're going to have that's going to dunk on him? No one. Who else? Like any other team. I mean, if they're playing the Timberwolves, maybe Ant. I would love to see that. I think Ant would lose, personally. Him versus Chet. Chet's length is too much. Chet's length is so much bigger than a lot of other centers are in the league because of his long arms. It's just incredible. Shea has not played a great game. He's not played bad either. He's done his job very, very well. He's let his other guys get what they needed, which is all that really matters. And he's proven again why he's the MVP. He doesn't force everything. If his other guys are going, he lets them have it. But for right now, when he needs to make a play, he'll make a play. He sometimes needs to make more plays other games than today. But whenever he has to do that, he does. It wasn't like Luka shot 7 for 25 yesterday. So it's like 104-83 right now. They're not going to get past 90. They've given up. We forced this team to give up. It's incredible. It's great to see. I've not seen a defensive team like this in a minute, and it's our Thunder team. Let's go. Aaron Wiggins, he had a great steal. I love that. Gordon Hayward, I still wonder what he does for our team outside just he has a guy out there that he can trust to make some decent play. You have a guy out there who's not going to hurt the team. It gives a guy a rest. That's pretty much what he does. He doesn't really shoot. Doesn't really facilitate. kind of just is out there. He's not a great defender, but he's not going to hurt your team in a lot of ways. So, yeah. Isaiah Joe is our version of Michael Porter Jr. when it offensively, because he just shoots. He doesn't pass. He just shoots anything. But he makes a lot of his shots when you see him. He missed back-to-back shots. They go out. He gets a corner three contested. He's like, you know what? I'm going to shoot it. And he made it. 1 for 3. We'll take it from 3. Final score 106-85. Beat him by 2 game 1. 32 game 3. 32 game 2. 2 points game 1. Today, 21. 21-point win. Can't ask for much better. Lou Dort has locked him up. And he's going to lock Luka up. And he will lock up James Harden. He will lock up Kawhi. He doesn't even need to lock up Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard's just been trash. He'll lock up Paul George. He'll lock up Kyrie. He'll lock up Ant. If you want to question how good he is, just listen to the commentary that they've had about Lou Dort. Nobody wants to play him, and everyone in the commentating booth is just like, he's just the best defender ever. We have the commentary, we have the post-game interviews. Oh my gosh, you got Jay Will out there. He hit in threes today. Pelicans kept missing layups. They can't hit a shot. This is great. This is great Thunder basketball right here. Cason Wallace is very good. I like how he plays. He didn't play a great game today, but a good job defensively. Holding down McCollum, low scoring. Ingram, low scoring. Valanciunas didn't do much of anything today. Nance did okay. Trey Murphy did about the same did to game 2. Herb Jones, same thing about game 2. They didn't do good at all. They kept missing. It's because of our defense. Great job defensively, guys. We have taken care of business. We're up 3-0. And remember, we will be taking out the trash, sweeping up the Pelicans that we have murdered on the floor. This Thunder team ain't going to stop here. If we have to play the Mavericks, if you got to play the Clippers, we will beat them. And then the winner of this Timberwolves Nuggets series, which will probably be the Nuggets just because they have the ability to guard Ant somewhat with Aaron Gordon, who has a lot of experience against very, very athletic players. And then you have, let me mute these ads. It's going to be kind of tough. Gobert has always had a tough time guarding Jokic. Cat's not better than Gobert defensively at all in anything. Maybe his versatility on like stretching out for guarding guards, and even then, it's not that much better. Jaden McDaniels got to play great. Mike Conley's going to be good. It's going to be a fun series, but Nuggets in 5. But Nuggets don't match up great against us either. We beat them in the season series, first of all. Second of all, who's going to have guard Shea? Because if Dort shoots the way he does, he's going to be able to guard Jamal Murray and make his own shots. And if you look at Chet, he's blocked everything at the rim, and he's done pretty good at the physicality part. If we need someone to be physical, Jay will guard Jokic. And if he's playing more of a perimeter game, we'll put Chet out there. So we can switch the defenders. At home, we've been great. So it's like we have good matchups. We have a lot of depth. We have a lot of playoff experience when it comes to a very, very young team. We've had decent amount of playoffs experience. Dort's played in the playoffs before. Shea's played in the playoffs. Hayward's played in the playoffs in very, very important games. So it's like we have guys who's done this before. And it's not like this new thing is phasing us much right now. It's not like the Timberwolves have been in the playoffs many, many years. Nuggets, of course, have. Mavericks have not had a ton of playoff success, but they've had a good amount of performances. And then the Clippers have just sucked in the playoffs overall. They've lacked. They've made the one Western Conference finals with this team, which is very bad when it comes to this team was supposed to be better than the Lakers, and the Lakers won a title. They did not match that level. But we brought out the brooms. See y'all in Game 4. Thunder and fall. God bless y'all.